Hello, all. I am Tara. I am a spiritual coach and teacher, and I've had my certification since 2010. Today, I want to do a little bit something different, and I want to talk about courage, hope, and renewal. We energetically, it feels like we're in this holding pattern. Basically, the whole world is in this holding pattern, and it can be really, really intense. And if you are sensitive to energy at all, you know how intense this energy is. And it is there. Like, I'm not going to discount that at all. And one of the things that we can do if we are not truly in the midst of crisis is to look at where we can have courage, where can we have hope, and where can we have renewal and rebirth in our lives. And if you're in crisis, let's take an example, the wildfires or the political unrest that's happening around the world, it can feel almost impossible to access any of those. So that is where you're looking at courage. We've done hard things before as a society, as a collective. We can do hard things right now. And maybe it is just connecting with a service right now. Maybe it is just asking for help. That takes courage. Maybe it is volunteering at a food bank or at something. That takes courage. Maybe it's a keyboard warrior and you write letters or you donate. That takes courage. We are resilient. Now, a lot of times on my channel, on the Daily Doses of Comfort, I come from a really kind of joyful, happy place. That doesn't mean I'm unaware of everything going on in the world. Obviously, I'm not going to know everything, but I have a pretty good understanding of what's going on. And I've made that conscious decision. I've taken that step of courage to say, yes, my channel, my community that I'm building with you here, this is a place that you can tap into your courage. You can come for a place of hope. You can come here for some renewal. And by consciously keeping my energy high for you, for me, for the collective, this is one of my gifts for you. This is your safe space to feel some courage that we're gonna get through this. And one of the cards that it keeps coming up a lot in my personal readings, in political readers' readings, even just in other readers that I've watched, is the Death card. And I wanted to take a moment to talk about that because in my membership, we are also doing a deep dive into the Death card this year in 2025. But I want you to look at this card for a second. And each tarot deck is different. And I really want you to focus. Let's see if I can get it to focus here. On down here. And it's not the best picture of it. Let's see. But it's a phoenix rising. Death is one of the, especially from a lot of Hollywood movies, is the feared card, one of them. And it's always been about renewal, the end of something so that new can come in. And that is such a big deal with the Phoenix Rising. It's reborn from the ashes. And I know that the California wildfires are devastating. There is so much destruction. There is so much things that will never be the same. And there's wildfires. I don't know. I haven't checked recently on how well the wildfires in Australia are being contained. So there's so much destruction there. And it's giving us the opportunity to rebuild. Even though in this moment, especially if you're affected by that, it's the feeling of devastation, the feeling of loss, the feeling of a death. And that's okay. Feel all those feelings. I am not saying at all to skip over them. What I am saying is when you're ready, I am here. There's other readers, there's other spiritual teachers, there's other astrologers, all here to help you connect with your courage, with your hope, and with your renewal. And that goes for anything going on in your life. Maybe you're doing caregiving. Caregiving is so emotional and so stressful. Maybe you are dealing with the death of a loved one. That's emotional. And things won't ever be the same for any of those scenarios that I've just mentioned. And there is something new eventually coming. It's getting through this period that you're in right now to say, yes, I'm going to tap into my inner courage, my inner resilience. I'm building that up so that I can move forward. And sometimes when you're in the crisis parts, what you can do to move forward is getting dressed, is maybe having a cup of tea. It's okay to take small steps. Watch people that uplift you, people that make you feel better. That is truly one of my goals on this channel, is that you happen to watch a video and you feel just a little bit better than when you did before you clicked on the video. We can do this. We can do this individually. We can do this collectively. If you're looking for more guidance for one-on-one, I offer private blueprint sessions where we go over your connection to your courage, renewal, and hope. And we look at the big themes and the small details that help you support those big themes. I also have a membership that we are doing a deep dive this year into. One of the cards we're doing is the Death card, because it is feared and it's so rich when you actually allow yourself to be in that moment and to feel and then to move forward. It really is this is going to sound weird, but it can be a beautiful transformation once you are through the crisis part. When you are in the crisis part again, please make sure you are taking care of yourself. Make sure you are giving yourself a self-hug. That really does help, even when everything feels like it's falling apart. Your self-hug is showing up for you in a way that is self-compassion and self-love. And then when you're ready, I'm here, other people are here. You have support, because there's times that you need the support or I need the support. That's what we're doing here. We're building community to lean on when we need it the most. All right, you all have so much of my love and hope and courage, and most of all, I believe in your individual renewal and our collective renewal. Bye for now.